Yeah, Murphy's here too.
Oh, I know she's there. I can hear the huffing and puffing.
And I want to talk about that RLC sale. I want to stir some people up tonight.
What RLC sale?
The pink one.
Oh, that one. Is it still available?
It might be.
I could
I
see it.
didn't check.
I haven't seen it either. I don't know. Let me go on here and do a little checking, see if it's available still. Because I'm betting it is still available. Wow, that is sad. Oh well. Well, we got four
I
people
want.
already. What's up, Joseph?
Hey, Joseph, James, how are you all? I want to stir up something tonight because I really want to know. I really want to know everybody's thoughts on this because I don't understand it. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion, but I don't
At the same
get it.
time? No.
Because
Can you turn down the volume on your machine back there? Thing is a huffing and puffing.
well, she was going crazy last night when Kent and Terry are over.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's those. Those are the ones that are for sale, I believe. Yeah. Yep. Those are all the ones for sale. Need to bring those with me next time.
All right, guys, we've got
And
a
Miss
good
Greta,
show for you.
hello.
Good show for you today. Yep, it's still available. I know you said that, but I'm like, we're gonna talk about it. Let's get
What up,
into it
Nick?
because I just want to feel like I really want to know because I don't understand it.
All right.
Um, Here I'm just gonna share it. It makes it easier so everybody can see what I'm talking about. As Brent blows his nose there. There we go.
Mute button for the win.
Okay, so I got it up here. This is what I want to talk about. I want to know why people don't like that car.
Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. Here's my theory for the fleet side. Um, the reason I think that it's for sale is because I think that there's a multitude of reasons why they're for sale still. One being they made a bunch of them for one. For two, it's a Sweet 16 casting, and there's not a lot of people that are into the super old school castings. And the third is the wheels. There is so many people that only believe that the good stuff should have rail riders on it. And I think they're missing out because Hot Wheels started with the Neo Classic wheels and the Red Line wheels and stuff. And I think they look really cool because it gives you a little bit different vehicle to look at. It's not all the same thing. I mean, you can how many gassers can you put out with different paint jobs of rail riders? Thousands. And is everyone going to keep buying them? Yes. Should they? It's debatable. What do you think?
Okay. I'm gonna put my
And they did sell them at the convention. Yes, you're very right, Nick. With selling them at the convention, there's a lot of people that did not have to fight for them, but there's also a lot of people that didn't go to the convention, like myself and Mr. Kent. That I mean, I picked up a couple of them, and obviously the resale value is probably not going to be super high, but that's okay because that's not why I'm a Hot Wheel collector. You know, I collect Hot Wheels to actually collect Hot Wheels and not just strictly worry about, oh, is this going to be worth $1,000 in 6 months.
Oops. There we go. Okay, so here's my thing that's getting me a little worked up. I don't like the fact that we're forgetting our past, because that's what it seems like. We're forgetting our past, where we come from. This car literally is based off of a real car that was owned by a designer, Harry Bradley, and Elliot Handler literally saw this sitting in the parking lot at Mattel, and he goes, "That's what I want for Hot Wheels." And to see some of the reactions I've been seeing across some of the Facebook groups and other places, it's like, well, if it doesn't have real riders, it's worthless. It's an old casting, so it's worthless. This is really one of the cars that put things on the map, and I want to know why other people are not liking it. This should be celebrated, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So Hunter is
100%
saying,
agree with you.
with the Neo Classic, well, they have put real riders on some of these.
Yeah,
they
are out there.
They do exist. The Power Wagon, the Dodge Funny car, had them. I mean, the year they did the 510 sedan, that had Neos on it. It did not have real rider Neos. They do exist, but
they've only done those once.
Right. Yeah, see, Joseph makes a great point. They probably roll a lot better.
Oh yeah. But unfortunately, when you talk about play value, these are geared towards the collectors. These are not geared toward, it's right there in front of you. It's $28 for one of them.
Right.
And I don't know about you, but I don't know if I want to spend $28 and then hand it off to a 5-year-old. Personally, I don't care, but it falls underneath that category. Is that what you really want to do, or do you want to just collect it, open it, put it on a shelf, and display it for the rest of its life, and then sell it in 30 years when you go to get out of the hobby because you're getting old and you need to retire?
Yeah, I can see that too. It's just, I got a little irritated because I saw some of the reactions, and it was just like, well, these old people and these older castings need to go away, and it should be JDM and JDM only. And what I saw particularly out of one person, and I won't mention the name, it's like, well, all that should stay there. It should just stay in the past where it belongs. And it's like, after being in the Sioux City show this summer, and we were sitting with Brendan and Brian, and they were explaining how some of the process works for picking the cars, it makes total sense to me why you would still why you use some of these older castings,
Ooh, I can grab one. I got one right behind me.
But the point that like Brendan was talking about, they'll throw 20 cars up on the screen or on a whiteboard or whatever, and they'll go, a lot of the picking gets done by the marketing folks. So, and then the marketing guys' eyes, they're looking at which ones can resell or which ones will sell the best. So they know that the custom fleet side may not sell as well. So that's probably why you see it up here on the RLC side. But you can't just knock it and say it's a horrible casting or whatnot.
And it's like this one here. This is the same color of that fleet side. Same wheels, just a different casting. This one's got, it's got the opening hood on it. It has the shiny mirror base on it. This is the same type of, this is the same paint job, the same color, the same wheels, and this is like $100 and something car. I mean, literally, I can see myself in the side of the door. It's bright and shiny.
Of course, the more that Adam buys, the more valuable they become.
This is true. What's up, Manny? But yeah, it's a cool car. I like them. I like to collect the pink party cars, and I have a few of them. But when people that say that they don't like the wheels that are on this car, I would like to bring up the Datsun. I believe it's the 240.
Yeah, they have it as well, along with the 510. They have them.
They have the exact same wheels, and those are $200-300 cars.
The 302 has them.
Yeah. It's just because nobody likes the casting. But as Kent, explained, it's the reason that Hot Wheels exist. We wouldn't have the Bone Shakers and the Skylines if it wasn't for the fleet side,
or the Cords, or the Evil Weevils, or the Beach Bombs. All of those cars have a very important place, and sometimes I feel like I look at some of the comments they get made, and I'm just like, come on, guys, you're forgetting where we came from. But okay, my rant's over. I just had to get that out.
No, and I 100% agree with you, and it sounds like we've got some people that are agreeing with us as well. And eventually, hey, when they will pull the plug on that car eventually and say it's sold out. We all know that they do that. Plain and simple, that car, if everybody slept on it, and then they're going to start seeing them when they get out, and they're going to see them at shows, and they're going to be like, dang, I should have bought one of those. And then it's just going to go up again. And that's what happens. It seems like a lot. There's not a lot of the pink party cars that are retail price. So if you collect the pink party cars, you kind of got to have it in your collection.
Joseph, you make a great point. They are a gateway to the older castings. I think that's how a lot of guys get into it. I think Adam talked about that when he was here on the show. That's kind of how he got into these older, the Cords, the 852s, and the Duesenbergs, was because he went backwards. And I'm not saying, I've always said there's never a right way or never a wrong way to collect. I'm just saying, give them a chance. You'd be surprised at how cool some of these cars really are. Okay. I'm better now.
Okay. So we want to talk about what happened last night?
Yeah, let's talk about last night's craziness. Other than Murphy.
What was it? 31 minutes, I believe, was the time.
31 minutes, and I'm very happy about that.
31 minutes, we sold all of those cars.
So I want to say thank you to some people. First and foremost, and this is in no particular order, we have to thank the admin team, especially you, because you're the one that came up with the awesome idea. The Bonos and Mr. Nick for working on the car together, combining their two styles, which I think came out really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. Lee Allen and Nuclear Minds for the awesome card art that they put together. I know I got a couple messages from people that missed out. The good news is that there is a second chance auction that's going to come up in November. This will be like a reply style auction. So we're going to put one regular and one chase. 2 cars, 1 money, as Mr. Wiggins likes to say.
Mm-hmm.
and we'll start it out at $50. This
And
is your chance to get. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, and you're right. You're right. It is the chance to get the complete set. Which, since I only got one, I'm only getting one or the other. I don't know what I'm going to get. But have we actually told people what the color of the chase one is?
No, we have revealed no details
Ooh.
about the chase at all.
Should we give them a little bit of information about the chase just in case that one of
I
our
mean,
lucky viewers tonight is the winner of the chase, because it's pretty epic.
I I wouldn't even mind a live look in on one of them
Ooh.
if that guy is available
I think that's a
to
little
do
bit.
that.
He's working on those right now, so he's working. So we'll do that another time. But he's
Yeah, we're
watching
making him.
us.
Yeah, there's his reaction to that.
Huh?
I
No.
will say they are a different color.
Well, here, how about we just do it like this? The main version is orange and black. The chase version is the same casting, kind of. It is the 8 crate delivery that does not have the lower back windows. So it's the panel, it's the 8 crate panel version. And it is going to be, it's purple and black with a little extra sparkle thrown on top of it.
A little sparkle.
And and it has the same wheels on it, but the wheels might be a different color as well. So it's pretty cool. The tampos are almost the same, but again, they're a little different. So the chase pieces are going to be something cool. And if someone wants to complete the full set, when those two go up for sale, there's going to be I could see it be a pretty good bidding war, because if you want a guaranteed version of getting that chase, you're going to have to possibly spend a little extra money. Oh yes, and it's a metal body, metal base, and the glass is purple as well. So you're going to
Yeah.
have the orange version with the chrome wheels, and then you're going to have the purple version with some possibly purple chrome wheels. So it's going to look pretty epic. So I'm looking forward to getting a photo of that and getting that up on the page. Once we get one carded, we will get them up and show everyone how amazing that looks. No, we can never
No.
get to the Sergeant Sparkle rank. Real Riders?
Yes, Ridders. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all of these have Rail Riders on them. Yeah, there was, and that contradicts what we said earlier about Neo Classics, but this car needed to have the Rail Riders put on it, and I have seen personally, I've seen them, and so has most of the admin team, and I can tell you this: I've seen them in person, and they are very cool. Even the regulars are cool, but the chase is, wow, it's cool.
Here's the other thing about both the regular and the chase. Not one of those cars is the same.
No.
With the paint. Not one of them. They're all unique. Some have more black than orange, some have more purple than black, and vice versa. I sat there and I looked at how Kent and Braxton put those together in terms of the paint, and I'm like, I'm still scratching my head. And I've seen that paint style and the way that Nick and Kent and Braxton did it all together to make it smooth like.
It's right there. There's two of their paint styles right there.
Yeah, it's unreal. They did a great job. Now, Lee's card art, what can we say about that?
It's amazing. And again, as someone who's seen the card art in person, whew, the pictures do not do it justice. It is a clear plastic card with the holographic logoing and picture. So it's pretty sweet. I mean, holographic cards with the amazing paint style for Fingerprint Customs and the extremely talented work with Nick and his logoing and all the clear coats and everything. They're cool. And if you missed out, don't worry. You're going to have a chance to get this set coming up. Or, you may not get one into your private collection, but there's always next year.
What did you guys think of the sale? Did you guys think that this was a fair way to do it? Did you think we could do it a different way? Is there, do you want to see an increase or do you want to see a decrease?
In quantities or?
Yes.
Well, of course, Kent. We got to do it next year. And who knows? We may do something similar with the paint. We may go rogue and do something completely different. We might have to have Braxton come up with a new process and do something crazy. I mean, you never know. Now, when you say decrease, Joseph, are you talking price or are you talking quantities?
Yeah, they went super fast, Derek Hahn.
Yeah.
Way faster than I thought.
Yeah, 31 minutes and they were gone.
Basically like quantity. Interesting. Ooh. Why do you say that, Joseph? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm curious on that one too. Because like with our club cars, every year we seem to make a little bit more of them, and they're pretty sweet. So I'm curious on why the lower quantity number. I mean, I thought that 20. What do we have? 26 total.
Yeah, we had 20,
27 or 26.
26.
Yeah, that was makes it more sought after venture to acquire. Yeah, it does, but it also makes them even harder to get a hold of. And it works out in the end to do what I mean, when you get into those super low numbers, it becomes a little bit more of a challenge to acquire anything at that point. If you're only doing 5 or 10, and we have lost Mr. Kent. He'll be back. He has a dog that he probably has to let out. But, I mean, if you make them too low, then you're going to have that. What's the word I want to use? You're going to have that you're going to have upset people that they didn't get one. Say if you only do 10. And I would personally, I think it'd be kind of fun to do maybe next year, do like 30 regulars and 10 chases. I think we need to up the quantity a little bit next year, but not too much. I mean, it's not like we're going to get together and make 1,000 of them or 600 because it gets to that price point where you're making so much and it takes so long to do. I definitely like that number of the 30 with 10 chases. Yeah, Pam, we were definitely enjoying the sale. And yes, I definitely think we're going to do more chases next year. This was something new that we've never done before, so we were kind of testing the waters. Everybody does Christmas cars. I have a whole bunch from the Charm City guys. I got another one yesterday in the mail. It finally came. I was happy. But if you do, we could do a Christmas car every year, but I don't know. Christmas is kind of overdone. Everybody does Christmas, so why not Halloween? Halloween is kind of my holiday. I'm a huge Halloween person, and just the to be able to use the card art that Lee came up with, and the colors that Fingerprint Customs came up with, and the decal work that Nick came up with over there at Big Nick Customs. Shout out, put that plug in there. But yeah, it was it came together so perfectly, and the way it looks, it was perfect in my opinion. St. Patrick's Day, no, because then every car's got to be green, and that's gonna get old too. What ideas for next year's Halloween car? I don't know yet. I'd like to see a little bit of hearse maybe, and as close as we're gonna get for a hearse would be either we do a whole bunch of ectos, which is cool. I love the ecto, or we go full tilt and we start buying up as many Matchbox hearses as we can get. But that's going to be a lot harder. I was thinking about 30 regulars and 15 chases. Yeah, that's another idea. But I'm thinking we're going to do a little. I'm thinking 30 and 10 would be best, because then there's more regulars than there is chases. I don't want just like half of the original number. Whose logo was it? Oh, whoa! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Where does that comment at? Is that on the YouTube?
That's on the tube.
Oh man, what's up, Joe? We were just talking. Somebody compared us to the low, or the that I was reading,
Sorry,
the low
Sparkles.
quality. Yeah, but yeah, we just got compared to the Sparkles, and I said that we are way behind on the Sparkles. So that is your title, and you have earned that one immensely.
So I'm seeing lots of good feedback in here.
Yeah. Valentine's Day would be an idea.
I like that idea as well.
We could do like a floating thing and just kind of pick a new holiday. I just don't know if Thanksgiving cars have a good ring to them. The Easter Bunny cars. Well, Mattel does Easter cars.
But we could always do the Charlie Brown Snoopy one and that. We could do something with that.
If we can find that many of those, I'd love to use those wheels. Those wheels are epic on that car. The little pumpkin wheels are, and that's the only time I think they've ever used those wheels.
Yes, he is glad to have that title, and we're glad to have him hang out with us from time to time, and we're glad to hang out with him. So, yeah, they're very difficult.
Yeah, they are. Difficult. Yeah, they are. They're not only hard to find, but they're getting kind of pricey too. So you've got to, you have to figure in that aspect as well. And that's one of the things that you always have to think of when you're doing a custom car like that is, if we were to pick, just because it's here in front of me, say we were going to pick the dairy delivery. Okay, they're everywhere, sure. But I think it'd be really sweet if we did the Firebird funny car. But again, we're going to end up having to buy a lot of them. Or 40, and getting 40 of that car is not going to be cheap. So SS Wagon next year. There's an idea.
Every idea that's been thrown out here has been very good. I like them all, honestly. The thought here is pretty cool. Okay, so there was something else that we talked about, but we didn't do last night because we weren't exactly sure. And when I say we, I mean me, wasn't sure about whether or not this was going to go down the way we thought it was. And we wanted to do, there was talk amongst all the admins to do a live of this, for the sale and do the reactions. And what do you guys think about that? I mean, Brent, I'll let you go first.
I think the way we did it was fine. I don't think everybody wants to look at our faces all the time, so
this is true.
It's a cool idea to do it, but if nobody wants it, Then you got two of us
Yeah.
sitting there going, well, this was a bad idea, you know. So, and, you know, I personally like the non-live because it was a little stressful. That, and you know, if I'm on the live feed, then I got to be doing this and trying to type and so I can get mine because you know nobody was. Oh yeah, he's got one. Like I had to put my name in the hat. You know, I know people that didn't get them because they forgot, or you know, I was told you know that they didn't get one because they didn't have a PayPal account. When are we going to Kent's? Want to see you. Well, that's Kent's. I mean, granted, I think it would have been closer to come here, but you know, I wasn't asked. So.
Um, it's a nice gesture. It's a nice idea, but it's hard for me. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
With
Yep. That's enough.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you did
And
see me, but you know, via video. I'm saying you could have been here, and you could have like went over this way and like peeked into boxes and stuff, and just saying.
well,
Oh, I
at
just
least
threw
this
it.
time they didn't rearrange cars like they like to do. Miss Deborah Lynn Payne is in the house.
Just accidentally dropped the car on the ground here. It bent the protector, but it didn't hurt the cars, so that's a plus. Let's move those over there. What's up, Deb?
You know, I will say yes. This was a little stressful. I more so than um, even the super van, and that was. I think we were more blown away at that when that came out.
Yeah, I mean that was the first one that we ever did, so you know there was a little bit of a is this gonna work, you know, just like when we started the club, it was like, is this gonna work, you know, we didn't know.
Not your fault, Reagan. What funny car castings are widely available? Ooh, good question. The
Well,
71 Mustang was used.
yeah, there's Corvettes, there's the Cadillac funny car, which is my favorite if we're going to do a Halloween car, just because I love that casting. There's the Probes.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Snake and Mongoose sets. And the funny
Yeah.
thing is, they've actually done, excuse me, they have done the 59 Cadillac in a Halloween car before. Hot Wheels has, that is. Let's see here if I might be able to pull this off. I doubt it.
Funny car seems to be a popular choice right about now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement. Let's see, where's 59 Cadillac funny car? There we go. Let's
And
see
I
it.
know there's.
Fright cars. There it is.
Yep, I remember that series. It's all had real writers and everything.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Right now, I just see your hand. Ooh, that's pretty.
That better? I don't know if you
Yes,
can
I
see. I don't
like
know if
that.
you can see it or not.
No, it's a good view.
Oh, cool. But you know that was it's on a Halloween card, obviously, and but I can't remember what they did on on the hood or the roof. I think it was something similar to that, but
So, sticking with the pumpkin themes and Halloween, maybe a glow in the dark shirt or with a logo like right about in here with the pumpkin logo.
I think we need the pumpkin logos for sure, and
Yeah.
then maybe do the art. I don't know. Personally, I'd like to see the pumpkin logo on the front, and then the Halloween deco artwork card wise on the back as close as we can get to it. Because obviously, the more colors you do, the more cost for the
Cost.
shirts.
And Joe makes an excellent point. It's the best car that fits what you're trying to do, that's cost effective, and you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest part for any customizer, any club, any individual, just collecting, period. So Joe makes a really, really good point. And again, his years of wisdom is showing to us.
This is very true. I mean,
Glow in the dark. Yeah. I want to put a little bit red where the eyes are at.
Oh, yeah.
On the
Most
shirt.
definitely. Most definitely.
Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you. Yeah, finding the castings is always the hardest part about doing a custom job. And, we're getting ready to going to be starting.
Well, you are a grandpa.
We are going to be starting the poll, or however you see it, to start for the 2023 club car.
Yes.
And I emphasize on car because we've done a van, we've done a wagon, we've done a truck. I think it's time for a hot rod.
I agree.
A little rear wheel drive horsepower, doing smoke and burnouts. Let's do it.
Really? Where did we get the A crates? I don't know.
I'm going to go with this guy named Hot Wheel Hunter. He kind of has a thing for it. We could do a Mustang.
Yeah. We could do a 442.
Yeah.
We could not do a Camaro.
Oh, we can do. We will do a Camaro. We will do a Camaro.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, you can't have a Hot Wheel without a Camaro. Remember your roots, man. Hot Wheels, if I remember correctly, released the Camaro before Chevy did. So, got to know your roots, brother. 57 Chevy. There's another cool idea.
Yeah, there you go. But, you can also, Mike Barnes taught me this too, is like you said, buy in bulk, Joe. And then if somebody needs help somewhere down the line, boom, there you go. You can help them out with that. This is a Derek Nice comment right here. I don't even have to. Oh, no, it's James. I was wrong. But, yeah, Joe's right. Buy in bulk when you can. And that's what Nationals is good for.
Yeah.
I wish I would have went to LA. Deb was saying there's $2 Blackwalls. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, we can't go to every show. We can try, but we can't. Yeah, GTO. Yeah, I could see a GTO. That'd be kind of cool.
The first original muscle car. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the thing, is we have options, and we're going to be putting that poll up here in either a week or two, so we can start getting that ball rolling on what people want to see for the 23 car. So,
yeah, 442 by Miss Deb. Yeah, we've mentioned that one now too, and again, another good choice, a Charger 65 Mustang. I would, that would be cool. Even the fastback, the hardtop, or the convertible would be cool, but getting the convertible might be a little bit of a challenge. Superbird, again, those could be a little challenging with the wings, but that would be
for the paint process. Yes. Excuse me. I've been up way too long today.
Us, we don't ever do anything easy.
No, of course not.
57.
57 is always a good choice.
That's his first choice.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think lots of great input, lots of great cars to choose from there. And it would fit perfectly into the year 5 car with the 510 wagon. So you get that old school handing off to the new school. Again, just some thoughts. We'll have that poll up there.
Did you just accidentally tell everyone what the year 5 car is?
We haven't. It's like that's not a secret.
All right, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll do one of those eventually too. Somewhere, sometime down the
Oh
line.
yeah, I know there we will do a 55 gasser because it's kind of, and we'll probably do a bone shaker, and I have a feeling we'll probably do a 240Z at some point, and we're gonna have Dave wrap all of those taco car.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll
I don't
have a
know.
Fair Lady Z for Dave to do so he can cuss
Yeah,
at us some more.
240Z is Dave's favorite casting ever. I'd like to see a
Besides,
customized 3500. If they ever made it a main line, I'd like to see the 90 454. Gotta go. Nah, I don't know if we're gonna ever go to there.
I mean, it's cool. The dairy would be, that's a very popular car. You know, um, can be
Happen to have one
expensive.
right there.
So while we're talking about this, what is it that you guys would like to see for the next custom tutorial? I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
what would you guys want to see in it? Donut car, no reason for it.
Uh-huh.
We can give it to all the cops.
Sure, officer. Or actually, sergeant. Sorry. Or have you been promoted yet? Can't. Because I know you were a sergeant last time we met, or last time we hung out, but I don't know if you've gotten your promotion yet or not. You did.
Yeah,
What's that? What's next? I think it's detective. Or,
yeah. Well, detective sergeant, if he continues to go.
I don't know. Sergeant Sparkles is kind of hard to ever live without. So.
A bunch of duck and rolls. Yeah. Oh, you're a lieutenant. He made lieutenant.
Oh,
Oh,
Lieutenant Sparkles. It works. I think
well,
a bunch of duck and rolls needs to be mailed to Dave with a note called
Mr. Corey. Well, with apt right on time, since Corey did the last custom tutorial. I would like to see like wheel swaps. And now, wheel swaps. Oh yeah, wheel swap. But Wayne from C4 would be
What are you
awesome to
holding?
have.
You're not a magician. Put your wand down. Or whatever that is.
But Wayne from C4 would be awesome to have on to do the wheel swap portion because he likes to mix and match. He likes to put things where they don't belong. I really, really love the way he does. He likes to slam things together. And I think that's what Brent's going to do is he's going to go get something. But yeah.
I got bored a couple weeks ago. And
Uh-oh.
I drilled and just did a couple of simple wheel swaps. And these things are not they're not secured, they're not glued, they're just the black Advent and put black 10 spokes on it.
Improves that car tremendously.
Because it had those disc wheels on it, and I hate those wheels. So I really like that one. And then
Please
this
discontinue that wheel.
This one's not even a Hot Wheel, but I put Hot Wheels on it. I just thought it was something different. It's an Avalanche. I put some Goodyear Eagles on it.
Oh, where are we going with that?
And then this one I really like, but I have to work on the axle length because they're really, really long and it doesn't work that well. But it's a 64 Chevelle, and I put some white wall, old school black wall, white walls on it.
Yeah. I mean, again, this custom tutorial thing, we want to keep doing it. We want your input for it. Corey also came up with an idea of having a live build off, having 4 people up on the screen building the car within an hour or so.
The only downside I can think to that is all you're going to hear is this. And
Do that again. See, I don't have a problem with that. See, I can control everything, and he doesn't even have to worry about it.
Boo!
Welcome back.
I'm back. Okay. Muting me. What's wrong with you?
So we can always control the volume. I mean, it's just some other ideas, and I like Corey's idea a lot. It's a real. I think it would be fun and put the pressure on people, and we can just have some fun with it. So yeah, let's see. What did you guys like about what we showed at LA with Deb and what she talked about and things like that? Because we didn't get a lot of live look-ins, but we did get to see some folks and talk to them a little bit here and there. So
I liked it. I thought it was fun. But then again, I'm easy to hang out with and make things happen. Well, that's a long one.
Yeah.
What does that one say?
basically, he says,
well, no, basically, there are people out there that say wheel swaps are not customs. I say it is. Everyone has different skill levels, and no one should be discouraged from doing wheel swaps. 100% agree. Because the ones that are down here are the first wheel swaps I have ever done. And I'm not a seasoned customizer. So to do something like this was still even a challenge for me, even though, I have done a couple of customs now and I have a few that I'm in the process of working on. So, but yeah, no one should ever be discouraged.
Barb Deb or Deb. Honestly, wheel swaps is where you learn. That's where I started.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily start anywhere. I just kind of leaped before I looked. The LA look was appreciated to see people and recurring friends. Very nice. And when we get a chance, when we're at Columbus here in less than 6 months, I can honestly see us going live quite a few times, and different people will be going live, and it'll be a good time. 100%
Mr.
everyone.
Dave makes a good point there.
Dave, what up? We were just talking about doing was it a Nissan Fairlady or a 240?
Custom 240 or the Fairlady, either one.
I think Fairlady is going to be our next. I think we need to do that next club car.
I mean, he conquered the Volvo estate wagon, so.
And didn't kill us, so. I started with a hammer. Okay, well, Corey, your ways are a little different.
Yeah, good advice there by Joe. Just go for it.
Yeah.
There's a reaction from Dave that we were expecting.
I miss. Yeah. Don't worry, Dave. We won't torture you too long.
No. I mean, I think the last couple of days has been fun. I've enjoyed, the everything that's come with it, the good, the little bit of tension. I think we put something together that everybody was well received, everybody liked, and the effort by everyone has shown. And we want to keep doing things for you guys. The more you tell us what you want, we'll try to make it happen as best we can, including pop-up shows in Omaha.
Yep, it's coming. We are working on it. We did a Fairlady once.
Yeah, we know.
Chargers it is. No.
All
He's
day,
like,
all
yay.
night.
Ooh, that's so good.
So what else we got going on? I know we've got some shows coming up. The pop-up is in Ankeny this weekend, isn't
Look
it?
at that. Perfect comment. Who's ready for Norfolk? This guy. I'm ready. That's what this box of cars is right here. These are all cars that are going to be for sale. It's a whole box of mystery cars, but without the mystery part anymore. So
Oh, yes, nice. It's probably the nice way to do it. So yeah, that's next Sunday. I can't believe we're already there. So again, it's going to be at Elkhorn Valley Bank, 404 South 25th Street. We'll be up on the third floor. A rattle can demo, Joe. That would be awesome. If maybe we should reach out to Mr. Joe and see if he's available sometime, because
that would be
I'd love
cool.
to have him back on.
Because I have watched one of Joe's tutorials before, and it was epic. 'Cause
Maybe it was last week. I don't have the
his
schedule in front of me.
his his tutorial that he did, showed everything from drilling cars but it was like it was like the same car, but it was like all the different steps along the way. So it was really cool to see. So we might have to lean and talk to Mr. Joe about coming back on and doing a little tutorial for us. That'd be awesome. But yeah, rattle cans.
Was amazing.
Yeah, rattle cans. And that's the thing is there's you can detampo a car with either with acetone or a dry erase marker, or you can use paint stripper, you can use a sandblaster, you can use different types of removal process that way, and then you can repaint them with either airbrush. I've seen people use paint markers. I have personally done spray paint, and it worked out really well. And it sold for an amazing total. That all that money is going to the Hardy Adams Fund for Columbus. There, it's gonna get
added.
rolled. It's gonna get rolled into that. So that makes me even happier. So, in fact,
that was
I
a good,
think
fun
where
night.
is that? There it is. There's
okay.
Where is it?
So we'll have more about the Norfolk show next week. We'll make the whole show about the Norfolk show, but I think we're gonna have to cut this a little short tonight.
There's a Hardy Adams logo behind me too.
Yes.
I just can't get it. It's the other way.
Show. There you go.
It's there somewhere. Is it there somewhere?
The
duck ready to rescue this?
Yeah, we'll have the duck game.
Oh yeah, we will be full on in duck mode.
And we'll name the target. So I am ready. I hate to cut this short, but I've got something else. I've got another obligation I have to do tonight. I gotta go buy some lumber at Menards for the Legion. So, and I have the debit card.
Nice. Well, let's get to ripping then, and let these people enjoy the rest of their night. Do you want to go? Because mine's pretty lame. So.
Wow, you found something? Well, This is what I'm doing.
All right.
Ooh, there's a good hard pop. Yeah, we don't need this.
Still throwing it. Actually, that sounded like it went into a Corey Spencer trash can.
It did go in the Corey Spencer trash can. First part did. Second did. Oh, third part did. There we go.
Pop that puppy open.
I
haven't seen that one in person yet, so I'm hoping to find one of those yet.
Oh, I got one for you if you need it.
Sweet. Perfect. I don't have to hunt for it. Yay. All right. And now we're going to go to the super lame side. Even though it's a sweet little piece. We're going to rip it on a Volkswagen Beetle.
Hey, that's
in monster truck form. Monster truck form. This is the first time I've ever opened a monster truck Hot Wheel. So I don't know actually how to open this thing. So there we go. And eventually, I have another one of these, and I'm highly oh, look at that! It's a little rubber car. That's kind of weird. It's a little silicone car. That's weird. This is the first time I've ever removed a Hot Wheel monster truck. So, bam. But no, what I plan on doing is I'm actually going to either take it apart. Oh, I have the tool for that. We're going to take this thing apart and we're going to try to put it on a slammed chassis because I really like the paint job that they used on this one. And then we're going to make it a regular old school bug.
Nice.
So there we go. Woohoo.
Well, all right, folks, that's the show for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for their input. We will see you all next Sunday. Don't forget.
Well, we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Well, next Thursday, of course.
Next Thursday. Come on.
Next Thursday, we'll do a complete Norfolk preview. We'll talk about racetracks. We'll give out some cars. We got a couple of charity things we're doing for someone. So it'll be a good show. Lots of preview, lots going on. There might be some of us getting together Saturday night to break bread and hang out. We'll let you know what's going on. All right.
Cool. Good night, everyone.
We'll see you later, everyone. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.